Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name's Katelyn and I do a lot of book videos, so you might as well just stay along. Today's video I'm really excited for because if you don't know from my last video, I just got out of the tandem read for the Throne of Glass series. It took a lot out of me. I'm so excited to finally be able to just go into some cute rom-com that will take a couple days for me to finish, not 20 days. So that's what today's video is going to be. And I've picked 3 for this week. If I do more, that's wonderful. If I do less, whatever. Let me talk about my TBR real quick, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go over that real quick. These are the 3 books that I picked for this week. I decided on these precisely because they're short. So I think the first one that I'm probably gonna get to is Check-In Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This one has been on my TBR for the longest time. This is Ali Hazelwood's first YA book. Yeah, I'm really excited to read it. And some people say they like it, some people say they don't like it. And this one's called The Fake Mate, and this one is by Lana Ferguson. I haven't really heard anyone talk about this book. I just saw it in Target one day and I was like, this sounds like interesting. And I realized that it's about werewolves. And they don't have mates, and he's an alpha, and I don't know if I can do this. Maybe it's my favorite book, we'll have to see. And then the final book, I really want to get to this one first. I think it's the first one I want to start with. This one is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. It is also around Valentine's Day. I think this cover is really cute, and like, it just brought my eye. Everything to me is really intriguing to it, so I'm really excited to get to it. I'll see you guys when I start the first book. And the first book is gonna be The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. We'll have to see if I like it. It seems like everyone really likes Lynn Painter, so let's get into it. Hi guys, so I'm gonna do a little reading update. Yes, I know, I look absolutely bonkers right now. I woke up a little bit ago. I had an 11-hour shift. Let's get into this book. I am absolutely loving it. So I'm on page 103 right now. I'm in the middle of a chapter right now. I think I'm on like chapter 3 or 4. This is like a really fun excerpt. I've never read a book like this, especially like the Groundhog Day like loop. She's going through all these different like experiments, trying to figure out how to get out of it, and every single time she's going through the same things, and she's meeting this one guy named Nick. And they're giving me this kind of joking with each other, trying to annoy each other, and like I'm loving it. But this day is different. She's starting to realize like she kind of likes him, you know, and she's seeing these little things about him. I don't know, I like it and I'm loving them together. And to be honest, the first 100 pages, there wasn't really any romance. It was mostly her finding out about all the things that were going wrong in her life. But most of it was, I need to stop my boyfriend from cheating, because that's like the biggest thing on the back, is that her boyfriend cheats on her. With that, like the entire day, like everything goes wrong. And if you don't look at this as like a romance, it's really kind of upsetting how her family treats her. They treat her like the last remnants of their relationship, and they're kind of just throwing them on the other parent, but then the other parent doesn't want her. But I was fuming the first 50 pages because I heard of that, and I was like, y'all are not only that, this is my first Lynn Painter's book too, and her writing style is so quick. So the only thing we are doing today is Becca, me, and our friend Vicky are gonna go to the bookstore. But besides that, I think I'm gonna try to get to like 180, maybe 200 in this book. I'll update you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so I was gonna do like a reading clip and it just didn't work out. It's 10:14 and it's the 28th, so I am still reading The Do-Over, but I've gotten a lot of it in, so I'm on page 182, so more than halfway done, probably like 60% done or something. So far this is going like really well, and she has this day that like there's like no consequences because she's still in the loop, and she's like, you know what, I'm doing myself. She's doing things that are very spontaneous, doing it with Nick, and she thinks like this day is gonna go back into the loop, but I don't think it is. He like takes care of her too. There were like a couple little things that he did, and Lynn Painter is like seriously becoming, I think, one of my favorites, only just from one book, so I'm gonna have to read better than the movies and spending on you soon. I'm probably gonna go to bed because school starts tomorrow, and I want to wake up early so I can like work out guys in the morning or tomorrow or whenever I finish this book, and yeah, that'll be the plan. Say goodnight. The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I loved this. When they remember the littlest bits, it is the most romantic thing ever, and Nick has my heart, he has my soul. I loved their relationship. Everything just came together like really well. Little things from the loops together at the end, and I really liked how it ended. My only thing is I wish this was longer. Her parents ticked me off. Everything else though came together and I was fine with that, but like, her parents are a no for me. It's a cute short romance, and that's what I was here for. If you guys are looking for a book that has no spice in it, quick romance, something in Valentine's Day and has like a little twist of Groundhog Day type thing, pick this up. We'll see what we're thinking in the morning, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning guys, I just got up for today. It is a 9:54, so I have to leave for my class in like 30 minutes or something. I got ready, and besides that, I'm trying to figure out what I want to read, and I cannot decide what I want to do. So I started reading a little bit. I'm literally like 6 pages into The Fake Mate. I don't know about it. Like, I'm very iffy about this book. I think it's just because it's a weird concept and I've never read something like this. I feel like I'm giving it some like hate and I haven't even given it a chance yet, so I don't want to do that to this book. So we'll have to see if I come back to it. Check-in Mate is getting my interest right now, so I might read this. It's just not, I don't know. It wasn't hitting. Other than this, I could read The Love Hypothesis, which is the first book in like her STEM series. I read the second one and I really liked that one. I don't know, I might actually start with this. This is kind of piquing my interest right now. So yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna think about it. I have to go to school in a little bit, so I'm just gonna give myself time to think through what I want to read, but these are the options that we have. I don't know, because I don't want to read something that like I'm not interested in or I'm giving it like a hard time. I want to read it because I want to read it. So I'll get back to you guys on that. Given you guys an update on my reading in a couple days. I think I started this book Tuesday and it's Thursday now. Not The Hunt. So I'm on page 153 right now, chapter 9, and this book is so good. So good. So it's a mix of fake dating and then there's also, what's it called? Grumpy and Sunshine. But like, I'm not grumpy around you, like you're the exception, and I literally am all here for it. Not weird, but every single time he starts to talk to her, he's so much lighter, like his face changes, and it is just so sweet. I literally cannot get enough about it. But we're at the point where they're starting to realize that like, hey, we're like friends. So far, 152 pages in, this might be better than Love Theoretically. And you guys know I loved Love Theoretically. I don't know. And we got into it, like the first page, we got into the whole fake dating thing. Like it didn't take a second or anything, which I'm trying to figure out if I liked it like that or if I wanted something before it and then get into the actual plot of the book. I need to go to school in a little bit and I will update you guys a little bit later. All I'm gonna be doing is reading. Okay, it's 12:07, which isn't very good because I do want to wake up early in the morning. I just got to chapter 14 and I'm on 2:18, halfway done this book. We're in that phase of like the fake dating where they're like, well, at least she's there, where she's like, oh god, I have feelings for you, but they're not technically feelings and I'm not gonna say anything about it because why would I? And it gets annoying, but like I'm here for it. There might be a trope of one bed, so we might be able to see that. I'm really excited if that does happen. Adam is so sweet. He gets her more than anyone else, and she just said something that's like, she's like, no matter what, I've always seen him on my side. She's like doing a talk. Are you gonna come see me talk? And he's like, do you want me to? And the thing is like, that's how I am, because like with Dylan, at least like when we first started dating, like I would tell him like I posted a video and I'm like, are you gonna watch it? He's like, do you want me to? And it's like this anxiety thing. I don't know, I would love for him to watch my video, but like that comfort of like saying yes, you know, like I get what, I don't know if that makes sense, but like it makes sense in my brain and it makes sense to her. And him just saying that, like, oh, I had so many other talks I wanted to talk about and I just cannot think about it. Hey guys, so it is after work now, but I do want to show you kind of like what I read. So I've been reading Love Hypothesis. I didn't read a lot of it today because I just didn't have it with me, but you know, I got it on my Kindle. But I started reading The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson, and I'm on chapter 4. You're not going to be able to see that. 2 POVs. There's Noah's and then there's Mackenzie's or Mag. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, so I'm on page 37 and this has 388. It reads like a Wattpad. Really have good dialogue and it's cringy, and this reminds me so much of the Love Hypothesis because these guys are fake dating and they're doctors, but they're talking about like her being in heat. And this is my favorite quote from this book, okay? Hold on. I cannot. Oh my god. Something about it makes my skin feel tight, like it's too small to hold me. That same sensation of running through the snow on all fours, pulsing inside for the briefest of moments. I can't do it. And they're already falling for each other. Not falling for each other, but there's already that tension 30 pages in. The werewolf thing works if it's more of like a fantasy than a romance, I guess, because the romance just makes it a weird domination, submission, just weird stuff, weird kinks and everything. I don't know if I'm gonna read tonight. I was literally watching Katelyn's videos all day today, and I kind of just want to binge some of her videos. I'm sorry, I just blabbered. See you tomorrow. Not even gonna lie, I was on page 350 or whatever it was, and I thought I still had like 30 pages to go. I thought this went till 380, and I flipped to the next page and it was the epilogue, and I was like, what? It was missing something in the ending. There was 2 like expressing the feelings, and then there was like another conflict on the side that was like really wrapped up really quick, and I wanted more of it. But those were like wrapped up really quick, and that's what happens sometimes with romance books, is like they get together, but then I don't know, like the conflicts are really rushed, and then it's like, yay, happy ever after, but I'm like, no, I want more. So I feel like that was lacking at the end, because like she expressed it but then he didn't, but like I just wanted to see it from him. But overall, this book was really good and I really liked it, and I could not put it down, and I'm actually kind of sad that it's over with now because that was like really good. I'll tell you guys my rating for this at the end, but I officially finished Love Hypothesis. Now I want to reread Love Theoretically because they're in the second book. Adam is friends with Jack, but it's so funny because when I was reading Adam in the book, I was so excited. They sound really cute together. Anyways, I have to decide what book to read. I might read Check and Mate because it's pretty short, so that might be easy, or I might read more of the Fake Mate. So, reading update, it's 9:42, so like you can see that, right? We all know I finished Love Hypothesis, but I'm gonna get into maybe my first DNF of the year because oh my god, you always come in. Yeah, I don't know if I can do the rest of this book. I'm not even gonna lie. I read a couple more pages on my phone because like I finished and then we ate dinner and I was just sitting in the family room with my family. I was like, why not give it like a little bit more? I think I'm like 51 pages in. I'm not liking this like at all. Like I don't care. Like I was saying like yesterday, they make the werewolf touch like very sexual, and 50 pages in he's saying her scent is like getting him, you know. I'm like, no, this is like their third day talking with her. I just am not liking the guy, but I'm also not liking the girl. With him, with Noah, he's like, does your jacket match your hair color? I was like, what? Very Wattpad-y to me. And I looked on Goodreads at all of the reviews and a lot of them were basically just saying like it was either people really liked it because they were really into like the Omegaverse. I have no idea what that is. So you already know that I'm not into that, okay? And then you have people who don't know what that is and they were like, yeah, no, they couldn't. I think this is gonna be a DNF. I wanna give it a chance, but at the same time, I was looking at reviews and they were saying it was just very sexual, and I'm getting that idea from this. At least right now, I'm not in the mood for it. I just, no. So we're gonna, this is my first DNF of the year. With that being said though, I'm gonna get into my next reading. We're gonna go stick with the TBR and get into Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is really short too. This is what, 280 or something? This is about Mallory and Nolan. I'm obsessed with that name. Nolan is such like a good name. Other than that, I will get back to you guys a little bit later. Hello guys, so it is 3:04 and it's the 6th and we're still on with this. Obviously you guys can see that like I started doing this earlier so that I can have time to read 3 books, because knowing me, I can't. I got slammed with some homework yesterday. Also, I had to go to patient first because I woke up, it was like after Saturday night when I was working, my finger started to really hurt and I went to bed and I woke up on Sunday and it was popping like on this knuckle or something, well, on this knuckle, and I was like, why is it popping? And then I showed my dad it yesterday, the next day, because it was still, and it started to really hurt and I was like really uncomfortable. He's like, yeah, it might be dislocated. I was like, are you kidding me? I went, they said I sprayed a ligament pretty much, so I just have to wear this. That was a whole story, but yeah, I had to do that yesterday and I just have been very busy recently, so hopefully I can finish this last book for this video because I want to. I started Ali Hazelwood's Check and Mate yesterday. Probably read 12 pages, but I am now on chapter 5. I'm on page 45. Yes, I dog-eared that. Don't come at me. So far, in the beginning I wasn't liking it. Like, it was just kind of annoying. I think it was because her sisters really bugged me. She's got like 2 little sisters, and then the beginning, like the first word we saw was Gen Z, and I'm like, oh my god. So like I just don't like when like TikTok's involved or like Gen Z. I don't know, it just kind of bugs me. But we finally got into some chess. But yeah, almost 50 pages in, nothing really to say. But that's the update so far, nothing crazy. I'm gonna keep reading. I'll be you guys a little bit later, maybe when I'm like 100 in, something like that. So this one is not as long. Hello guys, so my camera died when I was filming last time. I don't know where to put y'all too. I'm put on my water bottle because that makes sense. 6:18. I don't feel good. I was reading this book and then I fell asleep and my throat is killing me. I have no idea what's wrong. I reached 100 pages in check-in mate and I don't know what it is about this book, but I am eating it up, okay? And I'm reading really quick. Like, this did not feel like 100 pages. And that's exactly how it felt with the do-over. Like, it was just such a quick read that it didn't feel like it. I think it's because there's not a lot of words on the books. That's why I'm getting through it quick. I wasn't enjoying this in the beginning because there's definitely, like, you can definitely realize that this is like a YA novel, especially because there's like, I guess, like younger terms. There's like, she said like shiitake mushrooms and I used to say that. So like I'm just seeing like little things like that, like immature, I guess, like cussing, whatever. It's not lacking anything. I'm feeling some tension and I'm liking it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll probably read a little bit more tonight and we'll see. But what are you trying to do? So we'll see. But for right now I'm gonna go over to Dylan's and yeah. Hi guys. Oh my god, I just lost my page. I literally just lost my page. Okay, so I'm on chapter 17, so I'm more than halfway done. And to be honest, I don't know how I feel about this. So let me just start with Nolan and Mallory. They really don't have a connection. I feel like they're grasping at straws with their relationship. Like, they say they have this connection, yet I've literally seen absolutely nothing. I've seen they have like a love at first sight, but I'm not seeing anything between them. There's no anything. There's not even like conversations. So that's kind of annoying me. And they're saying that they have something and I'm like, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing, you know? I'm getting really annoyed at Mallory because she keeps defining Nolan as the evil one. He's my villain. I hate him. He's such a dick, yada yada yada. And I'm like, where are you seeing this, babe? I cannot find it. I have not found 1 ounce of this book where he has been mean. In 202 pages, he's been a gentleman. He's stuck up for her, been respectful, been nice. That's all I've seen. That's literally all I've seen, and I'm very confused why she keeps saying that he's like a dick and everything, and I'm like, can we stop? I honestly am liking this book for the feminism. So in chess, they have like different leagues, but there's like a women's league and there's a men's league, but it's kind of sexist because saying like women can't be in the men's league, and they're dealing with that right now, saying that Mallory was only chosen for being a woman. They were just talking about the study, how when women know that their competitors are men, their performance drops drastically. And I've seen a study of that on that, like, women are really bad at math or something, but there was a study done that like the women were told in their math class that they couldn't do math, and then they all did really bad on their test. I find that in myself sometimes, that when I'm up against a male, either I will push myself to be really good and I'm like top tier, or I drastically fall. And I think it's really good to touch on it in this, especially because she was saying something that she was talking about men. She was like, they don't know what it's like being told that you're inherently destined to be second best. But it's not true, and once we know it, they cannot take it away from us. Definitely a thing that women go through, where we kind of belittle ourselves because it's like a man. I told myself I would finish when I hit 200, and I did. I'm gonna definitely try to get to 100 tomorrow and then finish this by Friday, which would be really wonderful. But yeah, I'm just not loving this as much, and I'm kind of sad because like I had high expectations, and I think everyone had high expectations for this. Woohoo! Okay, I need to go to bed because I have to go to school tomorrow, even though like I'm definitely becoming sick. So I'm glad that I'm more than halfway done though. So yay! It's 12:45 and I just finished Check-in Mate by Allie Hazelwood. Okay, you might hate the words that are about to come out of my mouth, but you might agree with them. I am so disappointed in this book. This had the potential to be such a good book. I finally got to see the tension in the epilogue. Like, there were so many problems with this book, and I feel like with each page it just got worse and worse. Okay, I loved this idea. Enemies to lovers, that little spark. They both can win against each other. So excited for it, but I didn't like it. First off, Mallory ticked me off, okay? All she kept saying was Nolan is a dick, and Nolan is like this, and he's so rude, and da da da. Not once in this entire book did he live up to being a dick. Not once did I see any of that. All I saw was him being a gentleman to Mallory and actually like standing up for her in the sexism and doing everything he could possible just to be by her side. That's all I can literally say. Nothing came to rivalry. The reason that her and Nolan like didn't end up with each other for a second was so stupid. I was like, how are you being so stupid to think that he did this to hurt you? I was more interested in the chess. There was no romance. I cannot remember a single little bit in this book where there was romance, and I'm so upset. It was a perfect length. It was 347 pages, yet I felt like nothing happened in this book. Nothing happened. All I thought I was like them doing chess, then practicing. I saw no romance in this book, and I'm so upset over it. I can see that it's a YA because some of the talking points in this, like from different characters, I could see it, and they were kind of annoying. And the thing is that I was flying through this. Like, it wasn't that I wasn't hating the book. I was loving it. Like, I was going through it, I was flying through it. But like, nothing happened in this book, and I just understand how, oh my god, did you just sneeze? They were so cute. I'm so upset. I wanted to love this book so bad. One thing that Ali Hazelwood is really good at is whenever like you are in the character's head. One thing I hated about this was we were in Mallory's head, but we didn't get the full thoughts of her family until like the last 100 pages. And I was like, first off, it's in the synopsis on the back that something happened to her family. I feel like we should know about that in the beginning of the book. And I don't know what else to say. So that is the last book of this reading challenge. My ratings on all the books tomorrow. I am just so upset. And I don't know if I have a rating for this yet. So see you then. And I look awful. Hello. I realized I never actually closed off the video and actually gave you my ratings of the books, and this is what I'm here to do. So if you can't tell, the sickness has gotten out of hand and I have COVID. Loving it. Having so much fun. In all, this week, let me just stop right there. My week has been awful. I had to go to patient first. I'm not flipping you off, I'm just showing you, okay? And I have COVID now, so it's just been a week. Let's just get into the ratings. We read 3 1/4 of the book, so let's get into it. The first book we read was The Do-Over by Lynn Pater, and this book made me realize that I'm going to be absolutely obsessed with Lynn Pater. I have Better Than the Movies, and then I also have Betting on You, and then she's coming out with a new book. It's the second book to the Better Than the Movies, and I'm actually really excited for it, even though I haven't read the first one, because her writing was just so easy to get to. Her romance was there. I mean, this was only 280 pages, and I could feel the romance there. The chemistry was there. And so not only did it look at the romance, it looked on broken families with divorces and how it really takes a toll on a child. Loved how Nick was just so sweet around her, and I just loved what they had. Their one day together was absolutely beautiful. So in all, I gave this book a 4.25. The next book that we did finish was Love Hypothesis, and this is by Ali Hazelwood. I love Ali Hazelwood. I've read Love Theoretically, which is the second book in this trilogy STEM series. They had a Grumpy and Sunshine, Black Cat and Golden Retriever type vibe. They were just so cute together, and I could definitely see that Adam changed for Olive all the time. He protected her all the way through. The way that he just comforted her and listened to her. I wish there was more at the ending, but overall I'm actually giving this a 5 stars. My entire time with it was wonderful. Overall, loved the book. The ending just kind of came short for me. Next one isn't really a good one to me. I read The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson, and I'm actually DNFing this, so you can already assume that this is not a very great rating for me. This one, I guess just tapped into the Omegaverse, and I don't know what that is. And personally, the werewolf thing for me gets like a weird dominance type thing, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and this just read too much like a Wattpad. I didn't like the guy. He was really cringy. She was kind of irritating, and overall I don't enjoy it, but it's not saying that you guys won't enjoy it. I don't know, maybe one day I'll come back to it and try to give it a little bit more chance, but it was just not for me. It was too Wattpad-y, and they were falling for each other, or he was falling for her 50 pages in. That's this DNF, so 1 star, 2 star rating. The last book was Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This book made me disappointed. I personally did not see any of their romance. Nolan was barely in the book. I didn't see any chemistry. I personally did not like Mallory. She kept judging Nolan for his past and kept saying he was his bad boy type, and I had only seen him be nice and respectful the entire time and actually stand up for her. So I got annoyed at her. Nolan absolutely loved. I thought he was really sweet. He listened and he communicated. This also went on to sexism in the chess world, and I actually honestly did like that, and the chess part was actually fun, but I wish I enjoyed the romance more. I was not obsessed over them at all. I was frankly bored, and I was very disappointed at the ending. The ending was very just not it. Nothing, like, it was just so disappointing. So 2 stars. So in all, we've read 3 1/4 of a book. I'm sorry that I'm not doing this at a better time. Last minute, me doing my ratings, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun. I was in my fantasy era, as everyone says. Sorry, that kind of gave me the ick. I was on a fantasy kick for the longest time, and I'm so glad that I finally got into some wonderful romances, and I was able to finish this in like 2 weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go like and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so every single time I post. Hopefully next time you see me, I'll be cured. But bear with me, please. I'm bearing with myself, so. Alright. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. I love yous.